Mike is really good at escalators. It's raining. See? I have an umbrella and everything. Also, my tiny little camera isn't working. The one I usually use. This is my phone. I'm sad. I don't know what to do about it. I keep looking at my face and not at the camera. I'm sorry. I'm vain. So I'm on my way to Mike's house. Why? Because we are going to Cinespia tonight. Yay, graveyards! And I don't know what is happening, but I am hitting such bad traffic. There has to be something going on. But just all of a sudden, just so many cars. I just want to not be in my car anymore. Oh, never mind. There's construction. That's not interesting. I'm going to Mike's again, and I didn't even think about it, and I took the same exact route, and I'm hitting the same exact traffic as I did yesterday. What am I doing with my life? Hi, my lover McFace, my lover face. She just wants to be my friend. Hi. Stella's a very good pooper. Whoa, oh, squirrel.
Linnea,
Yeah.
do you think dogs feel shame because they don't have any privacy when they're going to the bathroom?
Very possibly. Or maybe they're just like, "Mwah, you have to touch this in a second." So
whenever
I
Stella's
don't
pooping, she's always like,
I'm sorry. I have to catch up on RuPaul's Drag Race because Mike and I are going to the taping of the finale on Tuesday.
that is correct.
That is a true statement! Oh, you're wet. Stella just had a bath and she's wet!
Stella! Ah! You're not allowed up here. What are you doing? Come on. Oh, there you go.
Stella. I'm all caught up on the Drag Race. I'm so excited. I'm on my way to Mike's once again because we are going to the taping of RuPaul's Drag Race. God, my mind is not here today. What words? Nope. Okay. Going to Mike's Drag Race finale taping, and I finally remembered to avoid the section of my route that has construction. I did time the smarts. Back from the taping. It was amazing. I can't tell you anything about it because the show doesn't air for 2 weeks. So I can't say anything. My voice is so hoarse from screaming. I'm on my way to Mike's house again. And wonderful Mike has been showing me such a good time this week. He took me to Cinespia and to Drag Race, and now we're going to Spring Awakening. So I may have accidentally bought cupcakes. Oops. First things first.
I'm the realist.
Drag Race.
Yes.
What were your thoughts on the taping?
We did a lot of wooing.
We did a lot of wooing. A lot of
woohooing. Fake shots.
Whoa.
Girl. I'm on Team Pearl. But I'm also fine if Violet wins.
I am pretty much the same. Team anyone but Ginger. We had great seats. Good job, sir.
Amazing seats.
Yeah. Very front of the balcony. So we could just look right down on everyone. I am going to not describe it, even though there are pictures out there, but Bianca Del Rio's final look for the crowning was just unfucking believable.
I was gagged. I was literally gagged.
Perfect. I love Katya with all of my heart.
Funny. Every time the audience would cheer for her, she would just start fanning her
Yep.
Vakeen. Katya got even louder cheers than RuPaul.
Yeah. That's saying a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks for inviting me, Mike.
Thanks for joining me.
Yeah. Maybe once the episode is aired, we'll talk about it in more detail.
Yes.
But just know for now, internet friends, that it was amazing. The power of the internet.
Woohoo!
This elevator is cool. So is this guy. He's real classy. Talk about the train ride home from Drag Race. This face. That's how I feel about it too.
At a certain point, I just
This lady is judging us so hard. Hi, lady.
Just look at her.
So judgment. The basics of the situation was that on the train ride home, two gentlemen who were probably intoxicated.
One was not intoxicated. He was well dressed
Okay.
and mentally unstable.
Okay, I'll give you that.
But the other one was intoxicated. Like slurry intoxicated.
Yeah. I couldn't even really tell you what they were saying or
It's a race-related conversation about fashion.
they started out agreeing, but then they something flipped and they disagreed.
And then they started yelling
heavily,
at each other.
and then they were it just escalated and kept going.
They
for
started
the
throwing
entire
each other's luggage.
I think someone got pushed at some point. It got really unnecessarily violent.
It was intense. Oh, and then Methy Metherson showed up and was like, "I'm a DA.
You're going to jail.
You're going to jail tonight, buddy." And then they were like, "We ain't never seen no DA that looks like you." Even in their drunken, mentally disoriented stupor, it was clear to them that she was not a DA. When the doors would open at the train stops, she would stand at the door and go, "We need a sheriff in the car! Sheriff!
We need a sheriff!
Sheriff! We need a sheriff! You're getting arrested tonight, buddy!" It always happens when we're on the train together.
Of course. Mike and I have some interesting train rides.
I suppose that's to be expected, riding a train from downtown LA to Hollywood and Highland.
At midnight. But anyway, it happened.
Sure did.
Yeah.
You're going to jail tonight, Buster!
There were times when I had to kind of control my laughter, but there were also times where I was legitimately scared that someone was going to be stabbed. It really was just this horrible train wreck that you could not look away from. It was fascinating and terrifying and awful.
And you're going to go to jail tonight, buddy!
I just love this show so much. Mike is leaving me. It's so good. It's so good. You know how I feel about this show. Look, another billboard! It's a big Grace billboard! I love it so much! Hi! Hi! I get to watch her for 2.5 days! Yay! Wiggles! Wiggles! No jumping! No jumping!